welcome to another episode of Truthfully Evolving, where we spill the truth and nothing but the truth. So, in today's episode of Truthfully Evolving, we'll be talking about the journey. But before I get right into today's video, I want you to do me a favor. Please do what to click on the subscribe button to subscribe to the channel. Okay, that way you get to see when I post. Okay, and like the video as well. Thank you so much. Anyways, um, this is my first official video for the year. And I want to say I am so grateful that we are here, you are here, and it's such an amazing, it's been quite a journey. Okay, and I just felt the need to speak on it. Okay, but let me say this to you first of all is everybody here has different storyline, different experiences, different lessons, and different journey. Okay, because the destination as well is different. And I always tell people you can't really use your own timing or your friend's timing to check your own time, because it doesn't work that way. And I can clearly say that because I have tried it in the past and it just didn't pan out for me, just didn't work for me. And if you're someone that you are on a journey, and when I'm talking about journey, I'm not just speaking on the spiritual aspect. Okay, I'm speaking like generally, but I'll make more reference in regards to life generally. Okay. um One thing you need to know in regards to being on a journey is you don't know where you're being taken to. I want to use two instances. Okay, let's say person A and person B. Now we have like two types of people, and I think we can have like more, but let me just use two instances. Okay, the first type of people are, let's say you have someone that, okay, let me use an instance where you've been talking to someone online, let's say like a social media platform where you've been talking to somebody, and you've created a very good bond, but you've not seen this person before, and then this person invites you on a trip, like, oh, let's say you've been out of the states, you've lived all your life in the states, and now for the first time someone is inviting you to Africa, and someone is telling you, oh, well, you need to come to Africa, it's fun, it's cool, the experiences is nice, you will enjoy your time. And person A is like, nah, I don't want to be there. What if something happens to me? What if I get bitten by something? What if this happens? That's where fear and doubt comes in. We start having like um different mindset in regards to what the situation might end up being. Okay, that's because sometimes we get so comfortable in life where we just don't want to experience something new. And I'm not saying you have to or you must if you don't want to, but I'm saying like for you to experience life in a different way, like the way you've always known life to be, you have to step out of your comfort zone. You have to surrender. You have to just be free and get in get in the flow, and just you don't need to focus so much on the negative part of what might happen. You just have to focus on on the positive side. So by focusing on the positive sides, whatever happens in the process, even though it turns out to be negative, that way you've learned something, even though it's not in the way you want it to be. I hope that makes sense. Okay, but what I'm trying to say, so person A is like, oh no, I don't want to experience that. Oh, I don't want to be there. Oh, I don't want to do that. Oh, I don't want to. I've heard so much about this. I don't want to be that. That's person A. Then person B is like, oh yeah, I want to travel to Africa. I want to see what's like. Oh, I've been hearing so much about Africa. I want to see what's like. I want to experience it. So we have someone on the other side. The person A is like, no, I don't want to, and the person B is like, oh yes, I would love to. I've not tried it before, and I would love to. And these people there are two different people with different mindsets. Okay, and this is the yes and the no kind of mindset. People, this person is saying, I am comfortable where I am. I love being where I am, and all I have is all I know is all I have, and I have to be there. And the person B is like, I want to experience. I want to see things differently, and in order for me to see things differently, I have to surrender to what is um in front, even though I don't know what it is. Okay, so why I'm saying this is because life does not come with a manual. Okay, and reason why I want to say this. Okay, reason why we have the Bible, for me, I always say this: the Bible is a manual, is a tool, is tool for knowledge where you just have to know the ins, the outs, the pros, the cons, and work with it. Imagine a country where there is no law and order. Imagine how that country will be. Imagine a country without a president. Imagine a country without um police, arresting the wrong people and all of that. Just imagine a country like that. And that's why the Bible had to come into play, so that people can learn and see, okay, this is wrong and this is right. But I'm not, that's not where I'm headed. What I'm trying to say is, people experience life differently, and the journey to getting to a destination can be frustrating sometimes. It can be hard sometimes, because sometimes you just want to enjoy life, and the next minute you are enjoying and the next minute you're not, and it's crazy. But I want to tell you this, right? The destination is the icing on the cake. And this is what I keep telling myself. I am not missing anything. You're not missing anything. In as much as it feels like you are, you're not. You just need to go through its life process, okay? The journey. Have fun while experiencing it. Sometimes the lessons that comes with the journey is not how you want it to be. Sometimes it's far, far from the way you want it to be. But you just need to understand that if you truly want to enjoy life, if you truly want to be in tune with life, first thing you have to do is to surrender. When you surrender to the unknown, you see doors of endless possibilities being open to you. But when you hold on to what you've known without trying to experience something different from what you've always known, life begins to happen to you, in the sense that you start attracting things that makes life more difficult for yourself. But the moment you release, the moment you let go, the moment you just embrace what comes with it, that's when life start making sense for you. So I want to encourage you, if you're on a journey, if this is a spiritual journey, if this is like an emotional journey, I don't know your kind of journey, but I want to encourage you, and I want you to see the good in the journey. I want you to embrace the beauty in it, because in that space where you feel like life is against you, there is a lesson to be learned. And if you don't learn that lesson while you're on that journey, you miss the point. Okay, so at every point in time, if this is like a relationship that ended, you need to ask yourself, what was this relationship, or what did this relationship teach me? If this is like um something, I don't know your situation, but if this is something that you've not really entered, like a part of yourself that you've not really experienced, and this is like your first time experiencing it, you need to know why you are experiencing that at that time. Okay, because for me, I always believe that everything happens for a reason. It might not make sense to you at that point, but certainly when you look back, you will know that for a fact that something happened and it was for a reason. So when you are on a journey to becoming your true self, to aligning with your real self, to who you are, just go with the flow and surrender. Don't try to do things like, oh, this is how I've known life to be, or this is how it's meant to be. Just go with the flow and embrace what comes with it. And also, you also need to understand that the journey, that's the beauty. The beauty of life is the journey, is the experiences, is the lesson. When you look back, you've seen how much you've grown as a person, as an individual. Okay, so I want to pull a few cards to see what the message is here in regards to the journey. I don't know what your journey is like. I don't know what journey you're on. Okay, but I just want you to know that everything has a reason. So let's see one card here. Divine guides, Holy Spirit, give me one card in regards to the message for the collective. What do they need to know? Okay, some of you are on a journey to healing. Many of you are, maybe some of you, maybe many of you, just take it however it is. You're on a journey to healing, and this healing comes in different way. Okay, let me say this right. If this is in a relationship kind of situationship, healing takes time, and I want you to also take your time to heal. Okay, let me use me for instance. When I ended a relationship, right, I knew that the best thing for me to do was to focus more on myself and to see the part of myself that I had to I had neglected when I was in the relationship, if that makes sense, please. I had to sit down, like go into solitude and ask myself, what part of myself did I forget while I was in a relationship? Because sometimes when you are in a relationship, when love comes in, you tend to forget some part of yourself. Let's say you're in a relationship and you just maybe before you got into the relationship, you were the fun kind of person, you were social, and then you got into the relationship and that part of yourself was nowhere to be found. Now that you're in a single, you're single, you need to tap into that part of yourself again, and don't let relationship or yeah relationship limit you as a person, okay? Because that was what happened to me. I had to be dead to I had to let some part of myself die because I was in a relationship. So for others of you, if this is a relationship, like I said, you need to give yourself time. All right, don't be in a haste to meet someone new. Don't be in a haste to go like for a rebound like most people do. Don't be in a haste to start another relationship, because for me it's chaotic. You're piling up the problem, because in as much as you feel okay, I'm over that person, you are not. And what happens is, in the next relationship, you bring in the same baggages into the next relationship, and it goes on and on and on, and then it feels like you're experiencing the same thing over and over again, and that's because you've not learned the necessary lesson that you meant to learn. So if this is a relationship situationship, right, you need to take your time out and heal. If you need to cry, cry. If you need to be in your own world for a moment, you need to. But don't be so hasty to, you know, put yourself out there like in the relationship space. Make sure you've really healed. Okay. Find out the part of yourself that you declined, the part of yourself that you really deemed that you let go of while in that relationship, and find a way to recuperate yourself back in. Okay, try and heal before you move into something else. And again, if this is like a life situationship, right, um you're healing from something, okay, it could be anything, betrayal, I don't know, it could be anything, right? You know your story. But if this is like you healing from something, right, the journey, what you're experiencing right now is teaching you how to heal. So you have to let it happen. Okay, healing is different for many people, I'll say that. So whatever rocks your boats, okay, you need to heal, but just apply wisdom. That's what I have to say. So let's see what message we have here in regards to today's message for the collective. Let's see one card here. Yeah, like I said, many of you need to be in the energy where you are, repulsive, where you need to be in a reserved space at the moment so that you can heal, okay? And if you're already in that journey, okay, I think that's why this message is coming in. If you're already in the healing journey, you just have to be in a space where you are to yourself. I'm not saying trash everybody else or talk down on anybody else, or no. I'm saying like you are in a journey to healing. You need to find more peace within yourself, connect more with yourself, and get to know yourself on a deeper level. And for you to do that, you have to disconnect yourself from the world for some time, for quite a while, okay, so that you can get back on. All right, don't really dwell so much on the past where you restrict yourself from truly healing. You just need to accept that whatever happened happened for a reason, and then look for a way to heal. That way you are moving beyond the situation. But if you stay stuck in that energy where you are just focusing more on the pain, you've not really learned the lesson. Okay, so let's see one card here. What does the collective need to know in regards to this message? Give me one card. Okay. um Many of you are in the energy where you feel like the black sheep, okay? And if this is like a situation where you were left alone, where you were maybe, let's say, abandoned, um you need to be in that space. You need to embrace that space, so that you can really get to know yourself on a deeper level. so that you can get to know yourself on a soul level. Because the truth is, you can't truly heal people or heal the world if you've not healed. It is your experiences, it's your journey that um that how do I even say this? When you go through something, right? When you go through a situation and you heal from that, you can easily teach people and help people on in regards to the situation. But if you don't know how to heal yourself, how can you heal people and how can you heal the world? So healing starts from you first, okay? So many of you feel like the black sheep at the moment, which is normal because you're healing, and that's for me the best way for you to heal is to be away from people, is to be away from the things, or detach yourself from the things that you already know. Okay, so let's see one card here in regards to the message. Okay, so the message here is you need to appreciate your growth. In as much as it seems like you are not growing, you are making a tremendous growth on a soul level. Okay, I don't know what the situation is, but whatever it is, and whatever you're healing from, you need to appreciate the fact that you are really doing the best that you can, and that's what you owe yourself. You don't need to prove to anybody, okay? You don't need to go around telling people, oh, I'm not close to you because I'm healing. No, you don't even need to do that. People see you that you're growing. People see that you've leveled up on soul level, spiritual level, whatever way works for you. But I'm seeing like some of you, if you're not in this energy, you need to be in the energy where you're just all by yourself, in your own world, okay, and you know, feeding yourself with things that will make you grow soulfully and help you heal quickly. Okay. Um, so I'm also getting that the journey has also helped you grow. Like you've grown. That's what I'm seeing here as well. The journey has really helped you grow. It has helped you on a soul level. Let's see one card here. Okay, and the card clarifies it. That's the truth. The truth card came out, so that's the truth. Okay. Let's see. This card has never come out before. Never. I've never seen this card come out before. Never ever. This is the first time this card is coming out. That's beautiful. Okay, so healing takes time. It takes time. It's not an overnight journey. It takes time. So you have to go with the flow. But I'm seeing like whatever it is that you were on, whatever journey that you've been on for a long time, you've really grown. That's like very good. Let me see one card here in regards to the message for the collective. What's the message here? Oh wow. And the message here is I am proud of you. The divine is proud of you. God is proud of you because you've done the work. And you should be proud of yourself as well, because I see here that someone that's been going through a soul healing. You've been trying to heal yourself on a soul level, and so far you've been doing so much for yourself. Okay, so you need to applaud yourself. It's not easy. Okay, it's truly not easy. Many people don't want to walk into this path because they just don't want to tap into they don't want to see the truth for what it is. But you need to. So let's see one card here in regards to today's message for the collective. Thank you. What's the message here for the collective? Only one card here. So God is proud of you. The divine is proud of, yeah, we have the 1111 energy, which is the one with God. So some of you have a very good relationship with God, and I think with this relationship that you built with God, that's why you were able to be in this energy where you now have light keeps coming off back and off and on. Anyways, I won't stand up to turn off that light because it will distract me. But what I'm saying here is you have a very good connection with God. So if you see the 1111 portal, many of you say 1111 means new beginning, but for me it's new beginning, of course, but for me it's a reminder that you have a very good relationship with divine, with God. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing here. Okay. It's amazing. So you have nothing to worry about. You're doing the best that you can. Okay, and that's what you need to know. Let me see one card here in regards to the message for the collective. One card. see. I won't take that one card. We need one card here for the collective. um, so, but I'm also getting like many of you need to. We just need one card. Okay. So what I'm seeing here as well is that the journey that you've been on for quite a while has really made you tapped into your wisdom. Okay, it has made you more intuitive. You now know so much. I'm speaking to an old soul, someone that's been here before, but I'm getting like you have the energy of an owl. You can read more about it. Is it owl or OW? So like the energy of the OWL all. So that's what I'm seeing here. Okay, you've been on a journey to soul healing, so you need to be proud of yourself because the divine is proud of you. So let's see one card here for the collective. You could be 21 years, or your birthday could be March. Or you could be born on the 21st of any month, I don't know. But I'm seeing like you have like ideas, business ideas that'll be popping in this time. Okay, that's just like a side piece that you need to be aware of. So let's see what is the affirmation to close this reading. Give me one card affirmation to close this reading for the collective. So let's see. I am grateful for life. That's the affirmation. I am grateful for life, and that's it. When you are in the space of gratitude, life happens for you, not to you. Okay, so whatever way that you're healing, you're doing what you're meant to do, and you need to keep going. Okay, so know this: God is proud of you, the divine is proud of you, and I am proud of you as well. All right, so that's the message I have for you guys. Till next time, divine blessings.